Oh, hi. How we all doing? There we go. Press the button. Press the button. There we go. Press the buttons. Hi. How we all doing? Thank you for the host, Ivana. There was a follow up there somewhere. Hang on. Who was that? Minerva something. Minerva Victrix. Where'd the follow? Thank you. And why does Kiddo get all the snoogles? I want panda snoogles. I just cause Geek's here and is being all like floofy cutes and stuff. I want panda snoogles. Glumps both Grekies. Hi Ivana! Good time zone Minerva! How are you doing today? Thank you so much for that follow, I appreciate it. Now. I can smell something chemically. That's not good. Because I haven't done anything chemical yet. We'll see. Hi Simony! With the host. Snoogles. Yay! Snoogles to panda. Well, huggles. I don't know how to represent snoogling. It's similar-ish, I guess. How are you doing? Look what I made. Look what I made. Look what I made. Do. Yay! I finally, after fucking 5 weeks, 6 weeks, finally got my printer back to the stage where it's working again. I replaced the main board, and then I broke a fan, and then I'd replaced the fan, and then I had just shit gone wrong, and then I managed to fix that problem, and then I had another problem with the XY getting all hot and skipping layers and shit, and then I managed to fix that with a very tiny piece of tape. And then I had freaking Z binding, and then I've just managed to solve that problem, and now we're here. Yay! Jazz hands! So I printed all these, and they're adorable. That's my little paw. In a silk white filament. So it's nice and shiny. At some point I want to try putting resin in the reservoirs. Maybe I'll keep one plain white and just do the rest of them. But yeah, when I get around to doing resin I will add some to that. But yes, that's exciting because they're adorable. There be quick was and human heads! Hi Oriel! How you doing? I'm not looking forward to work in the oh Ikey. I saw what you were saying about the bitchy lady in the other place. In the puppet chat. Tanket broke a fan. You know, honestly, he might have. I replaced the main board in the printer. I swapped it from the original Creality one to a SKR Mini E3. Because I wanted it to be silent. And then I had an issue with layer shifting. I was getting really terrible layer shifts, and I've chucked those ones out, so I can't even show you how bad it was, but it was really bad. And in the process of working on that, my extruder clogged. My hot end clogged, sorry. I keep calling it the extruder, it's not the extruder, it's the hot end. The hot end clogged. So, in the process of looking into that, I realized that I had a hot end clog. And that was kind of late in the evening. I was like, I can't deal with this anymore, and so I've put the cover over it and like left it. I came back the next morning, or the next day, or next time, whenever it was, might have been the next day. I came back the next time, and I'm like 95% sure that the fan was fine when I left it. And then I've come back to the machine to continue working on fixing it, and the fan was broken, because I've turned the machine on. And I've suddenly heard this like whirring noise that like was not, you know, it was the sound of an unbalanced fan. And that's when I realized the fan was broken. So I replaced the fan, and then started the process of clearing the extruder clog, the hot end clog, god damn it, the hot end clog. And in the process of clearing that, I broke the fan. So then I'm like, well, at least I know how to replace it now because I've already done it once. So I replaced the fan again. Thankfully, past me ordered 2 spare fans, but now I've used both of them, so I've ordered more. And then, yeah, layer shifting, and then Z binding, and now we're here. And we have adorable 3D printed paws in silk white that I'm running out of, and I will need to order more at some point, but other priorities are the thing at the moment. So that's that. Hi everybody. Ignore Tarl. We're not. No, we're not ignoring Tarl. Although he should probably go back to his own stream because he's live. It's good because I has Ovaltine milkshake. Ooh, yummy. Gives her some loves. Can't see it, then nothing is wrong. Yeah, exactly, pretty much. No, I just have a really big, thick piece of denim. Because if there's one thing that I do not need to buy again before I'm dead, it's fabric. But yes, I had a large piece of denim that I just chuck over the printer because if I don't, Tankat will just try and mess with it and break it and sleep on it and just, yeah. And after being so very generously gifted it for last Christmas, I do not want it to end up broken. What's you still supposed to blame him? It's like farting. Oh no, if it's farting, we blame Samwin. That's totally different. I'm gonna resin fill them with pink or other colours. All the colours! I'll try one with pink, just to see. And then I gotta do a purple one, because, you know, purple. And then obviously I have to do a blue one, otherwise Ivana will disown me. Here's some Tim Tams dip my over. Heck yeah! Tim Tam Slam with Ovaltine milkshake. Although it does work a little better with hot drinks than cold ones, but hell yeah, Tim Tam Slam. Alright, I want to see these floors. Down, up. Down, up. Not sure. I'm usually not terrible at speaking typo, but is the music loud, or did I just accidentally knock my headset up too far? Can you guys hear me alright over the music? I feel like I'm shouting, but it could just be my headset. So yes, that's the thing that I have been working on. That's one thing I've been working on. I've been doing things. I want to get more 3D printing happening now that the printer's working again. So, that's that. I don't know you're trying to tell me about it, but I finally got better switch. Hey! Nice! It's so handy. I don't know if you have any emotes or anything that use it. I don't think I set any up for creates. I know Geek has a few. I think Blue meant done up. Oh, done up! Yeah, okay. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely says within reason. Huh? A bit loud on my end, but I like you loud. I love your voice. Daww. Still have no clue how to use it. Audio balances are good. Okay. Thank you. See, because I can turn up... I don't hear my own voice in my headset. And I don't know whether that's a thing I can set or not, but I don't want it set that way. I don't want to hear my own voice in my headset. But the music, I can just turn my headset up and down and hear the music more, and it doesn't affect the output to you guys. So I think I might have just... because I've got a button on the headset to mute the mic. And I think when I unmuted myself just before, I accidentally bumped my volume up, so I'm like, wait, is it loud for me, or is it just loud in general? So yes, that's why I check with you guys. But as long as I'm coming through alright and I'm not having to shout over the tunes, then it's all good. So, that's a thing for later. At some point today I'll do a little bit of resin. I'm a little bit, it's not... I was going to say I'm a little bit resined out. It's not that I'm resined out, but... it's because I've been working on Mum's table. My resin spoons have been spent on that. Resin spoons, oh my god. Yes. So that's the thing. So I haven't been doing my own resin. So I need to do the pores. I've also got these that need resining over. I love those blue-green ones, they're pretty. It's a blue-green Skinner blend with a blue-green mica powder on the top. It's pretty. And then we had those two from the batch that went horrifically wrong. I don't know how many of you saw those. I think I shared a picture somewhere. But yeah, these two are the only two that might be savable. And even then I have questions because this one's got, I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's got a really big lump on like the top there. I'm gonna get the angle right. But yeah, really big lump. There must have been a bubble in there or something. So those need resining. What else have I got going on? I think they're the main things that need resins. But I think at the moment I mostly just want to do clay. I haven't done clay in a little bit. I like doing clay, so that's the thing. I have no idea what of the things I'm going to try. I've got there's so many, there's all the things. There's so many things. There's always many things. At the very least we need to get out the clay. So let's get out the clay. I have to hear my own voice in my headset because they are noise cancelling, so I can't hear my own voice and end up yelling. Ah, fair enough. Do whatever you want, human kidder. Human kidder. Kidder, I did a funny to Blair today. To who? What? Blair? What was the funny? Resin speeds, made speed of the resin to use in applying resin. God no! Hey, was K, play make guitar roll. No, my clay skills are not that good. My milkshake is gone. Aww. But, where is the milkshake gone? I have been having to call him using my phone for when I appear to need him because he hasn't been hearing me yell last time I called him. I meowed like Peter. That's cheeky, fairy is cheeky. Clay and clay and clay and a lot of plastic. At some point I'll have to go through these pieces and find the... Because some of them are still alright and then some of them are like beyond it. You don't need to keep polymer clay like fully sealed. I mean, it's better to, but like, if you don't, it's not the end of the world. It doesn't air dry. It's not like Play-Doh or whatever. But, because I have so many different colours open at once, I just keep like plastic sheets so that I can like layer them without them touching each other and getting all stuck together and all horribleness. I probably do have more pieces of plastic than I really need. So we have, this is kind of scrap clay pile. This piece, I don't know if I did this on stream or not. This piece, this is my scrap clay. It's just literally everything just mixed together, so we end up with a lovely homogeneous brown. Jokes, my son is. Oh, of course. Sorry. Yes. Duh. My bad. There was a corner of my brain that knew that. I'm sorry. Super Magics, yes. Needed to pick me up though, so that's okay. There we go. Hey, someone! How you doing? If steals you drink it only like a few drops and she's full. She doesn't steal it to drink it, she steals it to swim in it. Lemon behave. See, it's behaving. But yes, this piece is that with black mixed into it because I had some scrap black. So now we've got a weird kind of khaki kind of thing going on. I don't know. That's those, and then we've got all these nice pieces over here. We've got some pearly ones, we've got some not pearly ones. I don't know what I'm making yet, so I don't know which colours I should be using. What am I making? Whoops. That fell down. Actually, something I would like to try today. Because I have some inks. I have some inks. And I want to see how well they bake. I don't know if I can use them on the clay while it's raw and then bake them and then see what happens to the colour. Hey Travis! Oh, the clay comes in like processed cheese. Oh no, it doesn't. No, it's the clay comes like this. It comes in a block. Or if you're getting certain colours, you can also get like big blocks. So this is a 2-ounce packet, and then this is a pound. You can get the big packets. You can also get half pounds in some of the colours. The big ones come in black, white. It's sort of a beigey colour, like a cream. Red, I think, for some reason. And the translucents, I think, are the main ones. And then, yeah, because you have to condition it before you use it anyway, I just have like a bunch that's conditioned. So, oh, hang on, chat's going too fast. Come back. When I bake clay, it's like in long square block. Yes, normally it is. It made me am I? Is it yay for me? I don't know. You make us happy. Door. So you just like the processed cheese clay. That's too many highlights. Oh god, I'm going blind. Red's the best colour ever. Nuh-uh. Purple for the win. Wouldn't even have purple without red. Well, you wouldn't even have red without science, so I don't know. Shh. My eyes are bleeding. Stop with the highlights. My eyeballs hurt. I already have trouble seeing the TV. Yes, I know, but it's getting a bit much. It's getting a bit much. Calm down. Red is also my favourite colour. Nice. Still waiting for a puppet. I'm not doing a puppet! I don't have sculpture skills. That's... don't have anything else to spend points on. I should just turn them off for this channel, quite frankly. We don't need them. I mean, even on Geek I'd question it, but... we don't need them over here. Now, what am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's do... I kind of want to try the ink thing. But if I was going to do that, I'd have to use basically plain white. Or maybe the pearl. And not really use much of the colours. Unless I use kind of light-ish colours. Unless I did... I could use this little bit of scrap purple here. Scrap light purple. I could add a little bit of the pearly pinky colour. Pearl magenta. Yes. Let's just pick a spot and see what happens. Oh, hang on. There we go. And up mode so the highlighter is not that. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a fan of light mode myself, but it's personal preference. You're being adorably quirky, we love you for it. Door? Well, I can't be any other way. I'm stuck like this. Without the points, I can't do the well, yes. Maybe I should turn off just the highlighters. Walking out into the sun, it burns us. I'm in my car with my paint scraper, nail polish remover, 3 beers, and a Bluetooth Quirky creates some music and removing old cloudy window too. I was gonna say, what the fuck are you doing with all that stuff? That sounds dodgy. But yes, now we know. That's, I mean, apart from having to, you know, scrape off window tint, that doesn't sound so bad. Yeah. That's purple. Yeah, it's purple for everybody. Although, if it was up to me, it would be a much, like, deeper shade of purple. But they don't let you pick. I heard someone saying that it was something, like, back when it first came out, that it was based on your channel's accent colour. I think that would be a cool thing to implement, but I don't think they're going to do that. Because I've never seen a colour other than purple. I believe it misses the eyes and a hard time reading chat after. Yeah. Great outfit is responding. It was the first time in a while. Oh snap. Because, like, you know, I joke about you being in Tasmania and stuff, but, like, how cold does it actually get for you there? Because depending on the answer, I might move there. I thought you go, everything would be much deeper. Hell yeah! Yes! When I am the supreme ruler of the universe, everything will be deep purple. There we go. Please with a spinner. You have a creates. I do have a creates. Hi human! This is my second channel. So, welcome. Okay, need stamp. I'm not going for anything crazy fancy because I don't actually know if this is going to work how I want it to, so... I literally just said I'm not doing anything crazy and yet I'm still being picky about which one I choose. Oh, that's a nice one. We'll try that. Blue, everything will be purple, yes. It's the best colour! Oh, I didn't spray it with the water first. Oh, bollocks. It can stay actually about an hour and a half away in Launceston. The roof of a warehouse collapsed from the snow, heard it once a year. Holy shit! That's some snow. I've never seen snow. Not in real life. That turned out, that pulled off okay, but it didn't print very deeply. Now that my printer's working again, I'm totally going to print stamps, texture sheets and stuff. And I think for some of them I'll make them like similar patterns to this, but I'll just make them deeper. That pattern is shit. Well, no, pattern's not shit. The texture sheet is shit. Try again. It's way too early to be yawning. What is this? Seeing the soap flakes. No, the what? Soap flakes? Scratch it. Hey! Been snowfall, but wasn't enough to actually do the snow on the ground thing. Wasn't heavy enough. You'll see it falling. Ah. So like hail, but slower. Need better stamp. Little flowers. Let's see how that goes. Hey kiddo, sleep like only slightly successful so far. Engaging with here. No worries, Skinny. Hope you have good naps. Leaf thing on your previous project is really cool. How'd you create that? What leaf thing? The cane? The green with the black around it that's currently up? Or something else? It says slightly some which is where I've moved to, although not this winter. Cool. I don't even know if the south part of my state gets snow. I don't think so. My bit certainly doesn't. Like a leaf log that you sliced into... Yeah! It's a polymer clay cane. That was one of the... I think that was the first cane I ever made. And I hated it because it looked like shit. I should do that again sometime. I think I still have it here somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's not in my clay box. I think I have a section in the odds and ends box that's just like old bits. Thinking cane like walking cane or candy cane. Oh no! Polymer clay cane. I don't know why they call them that. But it's just like a pattern that you make in like tube form so that you can slice off multiples. Oh, there we go. I just create the pattern like that in the cane. With the leaf, what you do is you get like a round piece of clay in the green, and you slice it and put a sheet in the middle for the vein, and then you slice it the other way and put sheets in the middle for the veins, and then you just kind of squish it into a leaf shape. I could make one. Green, green, green. Hang on, let me finish this piece first. Right, let's cut out a piece. Let's not go too big just in case this doesn't work. I'm gonna get those two little flowers there because that's cute. Now I think what I'm gonna try... Oh, hang on, I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, sneezes. I don't know if this how this technique's gonna work, so I'm gonna try one pre-bake and one post-bake. See how it looks both ways. So we got one there. Blade it. Same way as candy cane. Yeah. Never would have thought of that. Oh man, there's a lady that I follow on YouTube. I subscribe to on YouTube. And her name is Fiona Abel Smith. And she's a British lady, I'm pretty sure. If you ever oh man, if you ever need just like a very calm, a very, I don't want to say slow, that has like connotations, but like a very just like soft, like gentle thing to like wind down to and relax to, go look up one of her videos. She's on YouTube. She does polymer clay canes, and also a thing called polymer clay painting, and yeah, she's got videos that are like an hour long. some of her tutorials go for a while, but she's just, because she's really soft-spoken and just very calming and very soothing, and yeah. I watch her both to learn things and to nod off to. I'm gonna do that same pattern again just for the sake of consistency-ish. Don't really watch crafting stuff except for you cooking, and videos I watch tend to be cooking ones. Oh no, I'm not saying to watch it for the clay, I'm saying to watch it just like for her relaxing voice. But aw, thank you for coming and watching. I appreciate that. See, that's part of the reason why I did it as a second channel rather than just doing creative. I did do 1 or 2 creative streams on Geek way back when, before I had this channel. And then I was like, you know, not everyone who's here for gaming is going to be here for crafts. Especially if I want to get into more like variety stuff like this. I think back then all I did was embroidery things. So that's part of the reason why I started the second channel. So that the people who were like really didn't want to watch the crafts, oh that was a good pin print, didn't have to. Plus some other reasons, but that's the main of it. Watch takes a full set. There we go. What's correct, it doesn't matter what you play, stream, do, I support you regardless of content because you are the content. I don't know, sounds better in my head. Oh no, that's a nice compliment. I appreciate it. I get what you mean. I appreciate that, you know. There are some of you guys that are just like, I don't care what you do, just do stuff. Just do stuff. I don't care what. That's flattering. You don't have enough of that purple to do anything more with it. I'm stupid after. No, it's not. No. Oriel. Chillax. I took it as the compliment you intended it as. Because yeah, there are some people who, I'm not having the, I couldn't even think of anyone off the top of my head that like is specifically there and not here. Like I don't know. I don't care. Like I'm flattered that anyone wants to turn up here. You know. But I acknowledge that there are going to be some people who are like, I'm here for Minecraft PC Builder Raft Littlewood Graveyard Keeper. And not, you know, what is this polymer clay shit? That's fine. I'm not offended. Like I said, that's a big part of the reason why I made the separate channels in the first place. But the fact that there are people who are like, just make things. I'm here for you. That's like, aww. Oh, hang on. Stares intently at the kidder. Why are we staring at the kidder? What did she do? It's the 90s again. What's the... What? Here for reasons that not progress or gameplay. Kitty saying chillax. Oh my god, yes. Yeah. Yes, that's a word I haven't used in quite a long time. It's well, 90s, early noughties. Slowly extends. Uh-oh. What's she doing? What's that panda doing? Perhaps kidder unhead Daisy giggles. Runs away. Bips the snoot. Clicking on chat. Aww. Hi boss! I'm just here to see the miracle of kitty paws controlling human hand puppets. It's a marionette. Says the cat. No, go away. Stop looking! Stop looking! Oh god, it's Pinky with Pinky has become the evil villain that has the cat on like the side, except the cat like makes fire. It's like a Bond villain, you know. But like on fire. Okay. It's a box of things that I have not opened yet, mostly. So I have some ink pads. I want a purple one. It's a purple one. Yay! Now, I don't want to put it directly from the ink pad. I was looking up, because a lot of people use, blending brushes when they use ink pads, but those things are expensive. Why do they have to be freaking brand name ink blending thingamabobs? They'll farts. Gosh dang it. Stares at the kids. You can stare at the kids all you want. I don't know. His right idea was it to give Koeki fire. All I can say is 4-4 Tyrell. Apparently the crossbow wasn't bad enough. Yes, flaming arrows. Wahaha. Laughs. Remember the day Echo came to visit and I booped her schnoodle. She just lost it because I was the only one to do that to her. Ah, likes the Echo. She's a cool peep. So yeah, so I was looking up DIY blending brushes. Because yeah, like I said, those buggers are expensive. And people were like, use well, what they were using was makeup sponges. I don't have makeup sponges. Why would you have makeup sponges when you don't own makeup? It's cold, wet nose on the nose back and gives you a schnoodle loving beep. Hi. Gosh, dang it, paste. I wonder if we can go smaller. Let's go smaller. But yeah, somebody said to use makeup brushes, which I don't own, but I do have melamine foam, which might work in a similar way. I don't know. We'll find out. And then the person was like, oh, so that you can have a handle. Because apparently folding it in half is better. And then just use a little clippy just to hold the ends of the thing, and then you got a little thing like that. That works. Oh, I said something naughty, it comes off. You wouldn't say anything naughty, Oriel? No. No, why would you do that? Oops. There we go. Let's see if that will work. I have no idea if this is going to work, if it's going to look any good, whether or not it's going to survive being in the oven. I don't know if this is really the right kind of, like, spongy material. That is not wanting to go on the clay. That's interesting. It's very streaky. This is not what I'd bought this for, these inks, so if it doesn't work for this, that's okay. This is just some science that I wanted to try. That's a nice colour though. I'll give it that. What is this? Wilted Violet. Because of course you have to go as pretentious as possible with your colour names. You can't just have a normal colour name. I mean, jeez. I wonder if it'll look less streaky once I do it on the baked clay, and whether or not it'll stick better. Ack! Gold, gold, gold! Snuggle the base. Oops, I have the M's, hold on. Wait while I get my rubbish mouse cursor over there like that. There we go. Nope. Look at those cheap sponge paintbrushes. Well, that's, yeah, the foam ones. Yeah, that could work. Don't even survive Quakey's oven. No. So there's been further development on that. For those that don't know the story, my old oven died. and I put it under the table over there to use as like a resin storage thingy. I cut the cord off. It's, you know. And then I got the new oven. And every time I've used it, I've burned the things. And like the first couple of times I thought, oh crap, I must have just put it accidentally on the wrong setting or something. But no, it keeps happening. And like you guys have, well, some of you guys have seen some of the clay that's gone in there and come out, and it's just been burned and exploded and everything else. And so I ended up messaging the seller that I bought it from. I got it on eBay. And I was like, what the fuck? And, you know, they asked for more info. I sent them the info back. They got hold of the manufacturer. The manufacturer's gone, we'd like a video, because what I've noticed is happening is that the elements stay on. There's 2 elements at the top and 2 at the top, 2 at the bottom. And they all stay on no matter what I set the oven to. So that's why everything's burning. It's not like it just gets hotter and hotter and hotter and then it burns shit. And so I sent them the video, and the seller's like, oh, so did you want a replacement, or did you want to send it back for a refund? And I was like, well, God knows I don't want a replacement. I do not want to have to, you know, if they've got like a dodgy batch or whatever, I don't want to have to deal with this shit again. And then, because they'd mentioned about possibly writing it off, like the manufacturer might write it off. And so I said, you know, I thought you said we could write it off, because I don't want to send the damn thing back. I want to chuck it in the bin. And so they've come back and said, oh, we have to wait and see what the manufacturer says, because they're trying to do like a warranty claim. And so now the manufacturers, I just got a message yesterday, and because I just took like a 20-second video of the oven, of it running, so that they could see that the elements were on, and they could see that I had it set to 100 and everything else. And because of like how my kitchen is set up, if I'd left the door of the oven, you know, closed, my kitchen light was like glaring off the glass. And so in order for them to like see that the elements were on, I opened the door. And now the manufacturers come back with, oh yes, if you leave the door open, then the elements will stay on because it won't get up to temperature and blah blah blah. And I'm like, do you think I'm fucking stupid? I don't sit the oven there on and leave it on with the fucking door open. I did that for your benefit because you wanted the fucking video. God damn it. So at least the seller has come back with, you know, if the elements are staying on, it means the thermostat's broken. And that'd explain why it gets so hot. Now, between when I started emailing this guy and now, I bought an oven thermometer. And so I just put that in there. I set the oven for 120 and just like turned it on and left it on and just watched the oven thermometer. And when the oven got to 200 degrees, I turned it off again because I thought, yeah, that's a pretty substantial, you know. Because I know ovens, like they have their sensors and stuff, you set it for, you know, 150 or whatever, and it'll go to 160, and then it'll cool down to 140, and then it'll heat up to 160, and cool down to 140. It's sort of, you know, there's room for movement, but not fucking 80 degrees worth. No wonder all my clay was burning. So, I'm still waiting on the seller to get hold of the manufacturer, and hopefully it can just be written off as faulty. I can chuck it in the bin, they'll give me a refund, and then I can go buy another one. Again. But we'll see. And then I was looking up new ovens, and Kmart had one. And it was a slightly bigger one than the one I have, and it was slightly cheaper than the one I have too. And I was like, oh, that's perfect. And then I went to look it up the next day, and it wasn't listed on the website anymore. And I'm like, fuck. I can't do anything right. So, can anything survive my oven? No. And it's not actually my fault. Like, I'm not just a total spanner when it comes to cooking. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. Well, this doesn't need to be anything like fancy. I'm just messing with patterns and things. Seeing if the ink will work. Sorry, I'm croaky. Don't mean to hack up right in your ear. Why make a hardware thermostat install it? Wouldn't know how. I wouldn't know how. Let's cut this out first. I'll be matchy with the other one that I did. Is it that size? That's actually the next one down, but that's right. That's about it. See if I can get another one out of that little bit there. Creaky, she'll not right in your heart. I'll pounce right into your heart. Or at least Geek will. I'm not sick. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just quirky, that's all. Just watch out she doesn't catch you with a quick bit of tongue. Well, I am Aussie, it's inevitable. That might be enough to get a little bit out of that. Okay, let's put that. It's going to be the plain one. You know, I could probably... I'll leave that one, but... rolling it out on one, I could actually come down a setting. Doesn't need to be quite that thick. I just wanted to keep up with the frog puns. Yes, because that's what we need, more puns. Oh shit, why did I say that? That was a terrible idea. I like this little bit of swirly with the little heart. Let's do that. Oh my god, a frog and a kidder. A fritter! But I don't want to be deep fried. I don't want to be covered in batter and deep fried. I mean, I'm not king shaming anyone that's into that, but that one does a really nice imprint. I like that. And then circle. Where to put my... oh, there. There we go. And that will go in the scrub. Or I might add it to more of that purple. But you would be delicious, Lixicadia. Don't do that, you don't know where I've been! I could be like totes full of germs. Now, do I want to do that purple again? I should try a different colour. I don't even know what other colours I have. I've got a couple of other shades of purple, but they're lighter, so I don't know how well they'd show up on the... Do I have a pink? Got 2 shades of red for some reason. Pickled raspberry. I think we'll just go with that purple again. Actually, no. We are trying to science, aren't we? I have a blue one. That could be nice. I don't know how well it's going to show up on the purple though. We'll see. Blushing! With the haste. Hey, no blushing! She could be one of those play cats. For you, I'll risk it. Daw! I think. I'm flattered, mostly. Push that up in there like that, like that. There we go. Nope. It's meant to be the other way. I think that's meant to be the other way. Oh no, Ivana has fairy dough. What? She does. It's no. I'm in the human suit. This doesn't get. That's no. What? Oh my goodness. Starbucks says you made quirky blush. I mean, blushing made quirky jump. Oh no, that noise is not too bad. Getting late. Do the sleeps. I'm okay, sleepy, but as you're taking the time late, that's... Ah, right. Yeah, fair enough. Wow, that one is... Oh, there we go. It works. It's fine. Just didn't want to come off on the little sponge thing I got going on. Wasn't expecting to need gloves for this one, but anyway. That's okay, $5. It's... What? What? Why? Why? Who? What? There's on $5. Speaking of which, how much more do we need for Black Cat? I don't know the exact number because, well, because of 2 different reasons. Part of it is that, yeah, it's running away. Some people, and this is like, I'm not having a go at anybody. I appreciate all of it. I'm just like stating facts. Some people have donated through Geek, and so it's gone to like my Streamlabs account. And some people have donated through Creates, which has all been PayPal. So some of it's sitting in Geeks and Streamlabs, and some of it's sitting in my PayPal. And then some people have donated in Aussie dollars, and some people have donated in USD. So between all 4 of those, like that Venn diagram of different thingos, I'm not sure of the exact number that we're up to. I do know that we're not quite there yet for covering it. The quote that I got from the vet said it would be at least $1,100, and we're not quite there yet. After doing some looking up and exchange rates and all that kind of fun stuff, so we're getting there. We're something like 3/4 of the way to the 1,100, which is like fucking amazing, and thank you guys for that. Because when I went in and you know, took them into the vet, and she said, oh, he's got a couple of teeth that are not looking good. Like, knowing, because Tan Cat's had teeth problems before, so I know the rough costs, and I'm just thinking, oh, fuck. You know. Twitch payout for, like, what I'd earned for Twitch during July to get paid out in August doesn't even cover my rent. And so I was just fully panicking. So, I really do appreciate the heck out of you guys for helping me with that. And helping Black Cat with that. Because it's scary. I know with COVID and job stuff and, you know, there's so much going on in the world right now, and I know a lot of people are worse off than I am, so I really do appreciate the help a lot. That is actually a really nice shade of blue. And good coverage too. I'm not entirely sure how well that would go. Run away, little sponge, be free! Well then, I'll check again on the 14th. I think I'm going to get paid again, see what I can do. Don't stress, Oriel, don't stress. Don't stress. I want everyone to take care of themselves first. Like, I'm not, you know, don't get me wrong. I fucking need the help. I'm not going to deny that. It's pretty fucking scary right now. But I don't ever want anyone to overextend themselves or, you know, stress themselves out over it. I would feel so guilty. So, even if we get Black Cat fixed up, we still need to make sure we get you enough for food and everything you don't cover with your goals, so regardless, I'll see what I can do to help. I just stress because you're my friend. Aww. I don't want you to stress. Okay, no stressing. We loves you! I loves you guys too. I've had 3 promotions since April. I'm not overstretching, trust me. Well, okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, I, you know... My brain is telling me to be like, no, don't let them, don't let them, and then, but like, bank account is like, hello? It's my natural, I think it's pride. I think my natural instinct is to be like, no, I don't need help, I'm fine. But I do need the help. And I hate admitting that. Too damn proud. But it's been a tough, you know, several months. Because May's... I don't... Yeah. Short version is May's payout didn't cover rent, let alone bills and groceries, and July's payout also isn't going to cover rent, let alone bills and groceries, and so, well, I did have some savings, it's like, it's not going to be enough. So yeah, so that's why I had to ask for help. We've been, you know, everybody's been going through a shit 6 months. And it just feels kind of, you know, why should I ask for help when everybody else has been having it tough as well? Like, that's not cool. But anyway, sunshine, puppies, rainbows, how's everyone's day going? Welcome to Friday. TGIF. Oh snap. Yes, them's the priorities. Good job, Ariel. Stream it. Stream it. No, I'm joking. I'm mostly joking. I'm joking a little bit. Anyway, should I get those in the oven just so that we can see whether or not they're going to work? Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So we have the 4. We've got 2 with the ink and then 2 without the ink, and then when they're baked, I'm just going to move them to the middle of the tile. When they're baked, I'll put ink on the uninked ones, just to see whether doing the ink before or after is the better option. It's a shame that purple one ended up so streaky. Oh, and now I've put... Oh, snap. I didn't mean to put my finger on it, now it's covered in fingerprints. Bugger. Okay. Oh yeah, there we go. My little spongy doing still has some ink on it, so that's right. And if my neighbour doesn't stop smashing her fucking door, I'm going to go and rip it off its fucking hinges. God damn. Okay. I'm going to put that there. Sheet of foil. Turn it down to 100. And 10 minutes. We'll see how that goes. What did I get up to? What is fucked? Indeed. It's still Thursday. Really? What time zone are you in? Maybe Saturday, not till at least February. That's my goal. Sweet! Let's get it on a human schnoodle. Hi, Sage! Hey, don't tree. 1/6 of the way done on 1 of 5 windows and only 1 beer left on hand. Insufficient quantity of beer. Oh noes. Now, what else was I going to do? We can do more with the mica powders. And I'll wait and see if the ink works. Because if it does, that'll be cool. And then there was some technique I saw the other day on the YouTubes, and now I've forgotten what it was. I should have looked that up before I started streaming. Bugger, I've forgotten it now. Leaf pile. Leaf pile! Oh my god, that needs to be a command in the Sages if it's not already. Package from St. Jude's Play Live, right? Ooh! Sweet! Doing some research into computer parts. Ah, I upgrading some stuff. Just be in front of the beer missus. There you go. We need beer drones. Travis needs a beer drone. That's the problem. 30 minutes ago here, they must head to bed. Do the sleep, Surreal! Do the sleep, says. Do it! Do it. Okay. So, we have that little bit of scrap. We have a little bit of silver. We could try that with the ink. Goodness me. That was unfun. Late system rebuild. Ooh. I will in 30 more minutes. But Mom! school today. I want to stay home and bake cookies with you. Who remembers that quote? Still need 12400 more for certain motherboard CPU is way more than what I need for my upgrade. I don't need a Threadripper for my upgrade, sure as hell want one. I mean, if you're taking the opportunity to upgrade all your stuff, and you have the, you have the means to, you know, upgrade and future-proof as best you can, fucking do it. Space Jam, that's the one. In the middle of the basketball game. Do I have any more silver? Or do I only have the one? Okay. Is that silver or is that graphite? That's graphite. Oh, bugger. That's the dark one. Next time I'm at the craft shop, I'll have to get more. Thank God, the craft shop is not. Oh! Quacky bot. And I sneezed. Oh my goodness, it's all happening. Sorry, Oriole. Yeah, it's a different bot here. We don't have all the people aren't the same regulars and all of that stuff. Sorry. Bot got you. Bad bot. Well, I mean, the bot is only doing what it was told to do. We can't entirely blame the bot. I mean, we can, but we shouldn't. Let's try and do swirlies. Towel, can I have permissions for Winkies, please? I do baby talk so bad, yes. Not the same Sultana brand, yes. There we go. Thank yous. That's the one. I should watch that movie again. 10 seconds to go? Thanks for telling me, duck. Okay, spray water. A little bit damp. Otherwise it'll stick like the devil. It might still stick like the devil, we'll see. You never realise how much you talk until half a chat disappears when you get mad. I'm sorry. I do. It's the whole thing went dark and I'm like, what the fuck? It's not too bad. Let's see if I can get. There's the spot. There we go. You can sort of shimmy it back into where it was if you're careful. That's a bad boy. Yep, tight's the worst. Howdy. There we go. Sorta kinda worked. Now, let's grab... I always default to my default. There's the word. Always default to my boring old circles, but hey, it works. At least these two are going to look very different. Even though it's the same stamp. Ding! I didn't set my oven for very long because I'm scared of burning the clay. That one looks like the engraving rich people would have on the molding of their house. Is protector of that? Yes. Not a demon. He's a daemon. Engages upright mode. Agony! Sounds painful. I'm not gonna go. Yeah, no. Ding frozen onions. I can apple pie with that. Wait, what? An apple pie with your fries? Oh, you're making a Macca's reference. Right. Carry on. At least the clay doesn't smell burnt. Doesn't mean it isn't. But burning polymer clay is a very distinct smell, and it's not. I don't smell that currently, so yay! Have you not seen that video? I'm gonna go with no. It's a Family Guy. Oh, been a while since I watched Family Guy. It has been a while. Now, I'm going to start putting these on the tile. I'm not going to start doing the ink in case we get them out of the oven and realize that it didn't work. So, test first. We'll just make some more little bits and pieces and then we'll do the ink. Yeah, link permission again. Yep, hang on. Nope. Man, get up there. This mouse is shit. Well, it could be that I need a mouse pad. I don't know. So half of chat doesn't disappear. Yes. Oh, there we go. All the permits. Yay! I think what I need is a mouse pad. I think although it is full of cat hair, which is probably not helping things either. I think the mouse doesn't like being on like the white and the thing of the tile. Like a clay mouse pad. I mean, yes. You joke, but that would probably work. In fact, I do have this rather horrible piece of scrap. All I need to do is make into a big old square. Might be going a little bit thin with it though. Make like a quirky pour out of clay using those pores from earlier, then put that on another piece of clay and then press it into one piece. True. not enough clay. We'll just mix two kinds of scrap together. It's all scrap anyway. How's it not being like on the semi-shiny smooth surface? No. It is unimpressed. Semi-shiny and smooth, and like there's no, like it's all white. I know you can have all white mouse pads, but I'm just saying that probably wouldn't be helping with it either. Because it was a cheap one. I got on eBay and it was like 20 bucks or something, free shipping. Wireless keyboard and mouse combo thing. That's how I'm able to like do chat things. Check Discord DMs and whatnot. Maybe as fast as your fingers and you miss words. Yes, I do that all the time. Gonna try to sleep things. No worries, Paste. Have good sleepses. Thank you for coming and hanging about. It smells like something you can slide over. Yeah. Bruce, is that you? No, Bruce! Night snicket. Hug and snuggle all your faces. Try not to behave, especially you, Gnu. I don't think anybody in here was having plans on behaving. How dare you make such an accusation of the terrible people of this chat? This just suggests they might behave goodly. How dare you? Be right back getting breakfast. Yay, Nums! Because he's... Oh yes, I get it! I got it. I got it. I did. Very cute. I wonder if this is actually going to work. Hey, Bruce. No! No, Bruce! Bruce is dead. The local fish and chip shop needed more flake. So I offered them Bruce. Ran off with the corner of Koki's leg. Wouldn't put it past him. Okay. That off of there.
Rainbow Bruce.
Ah, fuck off!
Rainbow Bruce.
Rainbow Bruce. Rainbow Bruce. That was not the point we were trying to make. Gosh dang it. No, Bruce! Bruce is dead. Gosh dang it. This is dead, but not Rainbow Bruce. What? Shut up, Taro. Dang it, Deal! You butt. Thank you for the donates. Ya jerk. Where else can you go on Twitch and be all like generous and stuffs and have the streamer abuse you for it? I have no idea if this is going to work. But it's scrap clay anyway, so who cares? Quirky what you trader. You're just mad because we make you cry, Quirky. Well, yes. Sometimes that happens. That is a thing that occurs, yes. Gives you a lot of butts. Which part of the stamp do I want? That bit there. That kind of helps that the chat is all like nice and stuff. Those three dotty flowers together make a great coin. The three... wait, the what? Oh, this bit? That would be pretty cute. I don't remember where I got this design. I think I just like googled, you know, swirly flowers or something and just, you know, found whatever there was. I think it seems off. What's off? Oh gosh dang it! Then we could buy Quirky dollars! Where the world's going, that'll be the main currency in 5 years. I don't think it's going to take that long, Oriel. Thank yous for the gift summage, Dale! Dale with the gift sub, please! Scoey! Thank you, mate. There we go, there's my little bit of silver left. Not enough to do anything with. Maybe I should mix it with that bit of purple. Silvery purple. Either that or I'll get chucked in with the scrap. Fixed it. Yay! It'll take 5 years for the other new currencies to stay off if we with the main one. Well, probably. Hypothetical list on a rebuilding, clean and stuff. We want menu build, pre-tax cost 90. Holy crap! I'm shitting onto my other piece. Oh. Go away. Wait for the new currency has to die. Because it's the wrong colour. Need be purple. What do you see? It's handmade, not made by its peasants that can do. Oh wow! Oh wow! That's burned though. Ariel being a little mean and stuff. How rude. There we go. Silvery purpliness. Kind of bit. Still not really enough to do anything with, but I could chuck it in with some of that other purple and do something with it. I don't want to waste it. As much as there's techniques for scrap. If I can not relegate it to the scrap pile, that would be nice. A little bit more of the other purple. It's actually not purple, it's magenta. Pearlescent magenta. Well, here's gentlemen, that means viewers be puppets. Hello person I watch in his viewership is peasants. Well, there's that. What do we mean? I don't know. Process memory RAM, internal recording, HDD, main, Chromium HD, SSD for us, case, CPU, and graphics card. Yeah, that covers pretty much everything. Right, right, actually closes forwards. Yeah, I wasn't gonna say anything, but I was giggling to myself. And I left that on the thin setting by accident. Oops. Anyone in the world was really a gentleman? Yeah, they still exist. Like Loch Ness and, you know, unicorns. They still exist. People that are really gentlemen. I mean, wasn't there, wouldn't know. There's some stuff people can't really get more stuff on another side. I mean, if you can afford to wait and get things on sale, then, you know, squee. Yay for bargains. I think that's what Max did with his, actually. Because he had to upgrade some of his parts. And he just waited until they went on sale. Getting to this for 6 and I shut up because I'm loopy. Go to bed, Ariel! Fuck's sake. Let's try for that bit. Also, Guru does not have followers, only Guru has me. Wait, who? Guru had. Oh no, now what happened? Guru has minions, yes. All the stuff I did was stuff on. Oh, there we go. They're still here. Yay! Almost 500 p. Yeah. I know that feels. Excessive use of repeating characters. Well then. Take that, Oriel. Only because it means I can play Horizon Zero Dawn sooner if I go to bed. Shiny new star again, it's your 8th one. It's the 8th one? Too many eyes, yep. It's fine! No, it's not. ReikiBot says it's not fine! Oh, I didn't even print that side very well, did I? Where's it? Oop. There it is. Let's bet you tonight. Seriously about to no life this game through. Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure. 12 cores and base speed of 3. Ooh, shiny. Missed what? What did I miss? So if you don't see me for a week, I'm alive and kicking just down the video game rabbit hole. Bye! I'll miss you. That's a little bit better. And then I can get it exactly in the middle of my place. There we go. It's the first print of the inaugural Quacky Dollars. Quacky Bucks. Hi face, Quacky. Hi face, Oriel! Have good sleepses. Enjoy your game. Please have breaks and have food and drink water and all that fun stuff. I'm sure you will, because if you don't, I'll yell at you. I was right, those flowers look great on a coin. It kind of works! I kind of wish there wasn't quite so much else going on around it. Trying to see if I can just squish this out just a little bit. Can I get one more? This is probably being a little bit stupidly obsessive now, but not quite. Still not quite. If I do a teardrop though, I might get away with it. Yeah. Every freaking inch. Hey mates! And now she notices. What? Who? What? Notices what? Who? What? I'm scared now. I'm gonna try and get like this little spot over here because I think that'd be cute. Let's use all that purple. It's a wonderful color. I mean, it's nice. It was purple. I think originally it was purple and white mixed together. And then it was the last little bit of silver. And then a little bit more of the pearl magenta. I will never be able to make this color again. It's physically impossible. Oh, that's cute! Look at that! I like that one. I'm definitely going to have to make more stamps. Of like my own stamps. Slightly... I don't want it to be like right at the top. I'll do it to the side a little bit. There we go. That's cute! It's cute, it's cute, it's cute, it's cute. Okay, it's geek. It's geek actually, yeah. Finally noticed that they'll fade for. Oh! Well, it was you were just saying she, and so I'm like, wait, are you talking about me? I was confused. I was confused. But now we know. And now that last bit of purple is now in the scrap pile. So now we have a very slightly purplier shade of brown than we did before. Slightly shimmerier too. Speaking you weren't watching. Haha. Let's say confused, it's funny. Hey! Come on now. That's not very nice. Smooth off the edges. Although the metal doesn't get quite as fuzzy as the plastic ones do, which is good. Okay, let's see if the other ones have cooled down enough that I can get them out of the oven. Tile's still kind of warm. oven mitt. Oh, the colour doesn't seem to have been affected any. Whoa, bugger. Sorry. Slippery little sucker. And now the purple isn't streaky anymore. That's nice. It's good, it's good, it's good. It's good. So we can do the ink before we put it in the oven. Ooh, hot. Hot, hot, hot. Okay. What I'm gonna do... It's pretties! I'm glad the ink didn't go all funky. That's nice. The purple looks far less streaky now that it's dried. Still a little bit streaky, but... it's not bad. I'm gonna take a quick break. That way I can leave these sit to cool for a minute outside the oven. And yes. So, quick break. Need to press the buttons, press the buttons, press the buttons. There we go. Back soon. has returned. Yay. So, I have a parcel at the post office. And I appear to have warped my acrylic. That's a bugger. Oh well. My fault for putting a hot tile down on it. So I have a parcel at the post office. So I'm either going to have to end... Post office closes in 2 hours. So I have to either end sometime in there, or end and go to the post office and come back and start again, or take a slightly longer than normal break. Actually, it doesn't take me that long at all to get to the post office, so yeah, we'll see. Right, so these ones come out of the oven. They're nice and dry. The ink doesn't seem to be coming off on me, I don't think. No. So that's good. So if I want to ink before it goes in the oven, apparently that's fine. I was worried that it would the colour would leach out of it or whatever, but no, that went fine. I wait for longer than normal break. Fair enough. Now 1/3 done on 1 out of 5 windows. I've got more beer. I think you need more nail polish remover. I think that's the problem that you're having. Yeah, let's see what happens here when we ink post bake. Oh, it's not sticking. It's kind of sticking. That's very splotchy and very streaky, and it doesn't want to stick at all. That's not really what I expected, to be honest. Stronger alcohol apparently what you think you need. No! Nail polish remover for the windows. If it's taken them that long. Maybe it's just that purple that's gone all funky. Because what happened was, that purple one, see how this one, the lid is all nice and stuff? Right? That's all nice and clean and stuff. When I got this the other day in the mail, and it had leaked everywhere. It was all leaking out of the packet, and it leaked through the lid. And the ink, I'd messaged the seller, the eBay seller, and they're like, "Oh yeah, that can happen. It's a result of it being over-inked. You know, it'll be fine. There's nothing actually wrong with it." And I'm like, I don't know about that. And now that I'm actually using it, this blue one, comparatively feels kind of dry. Well, not dry, but it's not drowning in ink, that's for sure. I wonder if that purple's got something wrong with it. Kind of overdid it on the blue. It's kind of gone down into the petals and stuff, but works just fine pre or post bake. That's fine. That's the purple one that's fucky. Mostly dry. Time to go get some straight acetone. I'm told that'll be I mean, if you've got some. It comes from the cows that AI and the yes. The derriere of the cow. Hey! No! You get down. You get down. Even with that bit of denim, he still tries to jump up on the friggin' 3D printer. You're a shit! Yes, you are. You can sit there and look cute all you like, I know better. So yeah, I think that purple one's like fucky. Because the blue one went fine and the purple one went all spats. And it's like not drying or anything either. Ah, ah! Get out of there! Get down! Devil. Devil floof he is. So I'm gonna leave that one to the side and kind of think about it. The other ones are in the oven. I put them in the oven while I was on break. So we'll see what happens there. I think I should roll out some white. And see how that goes with the ink. I'm not going to bother trying black because I don't think it'd show at all. I have some white ready to go. I don't think I do. I think I mixed the last little piece I had with that purple, that's why I had it. Hey Jazz! Thank you for the host! How are you doing today, mate? Yeah, let's get a little bit of white out. I still have one small block. I went to the craft shop once and I was going to get one of the big blocks and he didn't have any left. He also didn't have any of the half pound either. And I said to him, oh, have you got any more? He said, nah, they were having a shortage or something, the supplier was out. And he's like, oh, I can do you, I can do you the little white blocks to make up like the thing and price it the same. And I'm like, oh, no, don't worry about it, mate. Like, I wasn't urgent for it. And I was like, no, seriously, don't worry about it. And he goes, no, that's, he's so, oh, man, customer service, that bloke, top notch. He's like, right up on it. He's like, no, it's no trouble. The supplier sent me extra to, like, make up for, it's blah, blah, blah. And I think he sold me, like, 5 of them. Yeah, I think he sold me, like, 5 of them for the price of a half pound, because I think that's roughly the same. Something like that. Even though I was like, no, you don't have to, Matt, it's alright. I'm going to wash my hands. Because I have got ink on me and I don't want it getting on my white clay. Hey, Helly! How you doing, mate? Human suit tonight. Yeah! That's what I do on this channel. Creates his human suit. Now, just give me a second to mute while I wash my hands. Metho for the win, but holy crap does that shit stink. And I have a tank cat under here. Hello. So why is human called human, why not call male people human and call females human? Okay, getting to bed, but you might, oh, ding. I might have a file for you to perhaps make a cast from. Woo! Shiny! Making stuff and things. Sweet. Same reason that they are called ladybugs. I like ladybugs. When I was a little kidder, there would be ladybugs in the pool. We'd like go swimming and there'd be ladybugs in the pool and we'd fish them out and let them dry off and watch them fly away. It was cute. Male ladybugs should be called man bugs. Oh my lord. And Tank Cat's over there breaking shit. Surprise! Wow, I really need to clean my clay machine. Because it's disgusting. These are the questions I ask myself at night. You need a hobby. I think it's man bugs in your first. What? It's getting weird now. So much goop. So goopy. I don't think this. I can see your hands and they're not paws. I have it. Hi, Kiki. I have a human suit for doing creates with because it turns out trying to use paws to operate a pair of pliers is a really bad idea. Not recommended. Yeah. Okay. Oop, mouse. What time today? There we go. Okie dokes. I can't look at it on that computer, but I'll have a look later. Thankies! Can you tell me to call Ladybug or ask to speak to my mom or a manager? Yes. Hey Kiki, how you doing? Well, Tobeans survived the process barely. Yes, Tobeans was confuzzed. Why is there gold fucking glitter in there? Where'd that come from? Truly is the craft happies. Not best way to use 3 programs to get usable. I'm sure it's awesome sauce. In my totally unqualified opinion, it's amazing. I do actually. Wait, no. Where did I put the? I totally have paws. What are you talking about? Here they are. Oops. Now all over the table, but they're here. Wait. There we go. Paws. Pause, 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 pause. See? Totally have pause, it's fine. Don't know what you lot are on about, they're totally there. To be honest, not sure how to print. Well, I can give it a test run and see how it goes. And if my printer explodes and my house burns down, then I'll blame you. Hi, Breach! How you doing? Try that one there. I should have done thirds. There we go. Through the clay machine. Ah, bugger. Not like that. Hey, Breach, blame the drop bear, his idea. I can't blame him right now, he's not here. Too busy stuffing his face with popcorn or so I hear. I'm okay, winding down for the night, but wanted to stop in and hang out till I'm sleepy. Aww. Thank yous. I know I don't start at the best time because of time zones and stuff, but if I started at the same time on Creates as I did on Geek, I would never have any time for myself. And since I haven't found any like magical dishes fairies to help me out with that, I have to do it myself. What are you up to this stream? It's mostly clay. I was doing an experiment with some ink. That's what these are down here. Oops. Get my paws off the screen, all 6 of them. I did those 2, and I did these 2, and 2 of them got ink added before I baked them, and 2 of them got ink added after I baked them. And for the blue one, at least, there is pretty much no visual difference between the 2, which is nice. That purple one's gone weird though. I mean, I can use it pre-baked, that's fine. So... side note, Win 7 VMs with no updates don't work well on 4 gigs of RAM. No. I imagine most things built this millennium probably don't run that great on 4 gigs. Most, not all. Oh cool, Pleasant Street, yes. Well, because I got my 3D printer working again, friggin' finally. It only took 5 weeks of fucking around with the damn thing for it to come to the party, but I got there. So then I'm like, I'm going to print paws! They're gonna be adorable. And I was right. There we go. Nicely conditioned piece of white clay. Very nice. Nice and smooth. That one's still... Oh, yep. That purple one is absolutely not dry in the slightest. 5 weeks is a lot of fuckery. It is indeed. I had many problems. And like, I'd fix one and then I'd have another one. Then I'd fix that one and have another one. Fix that and then just... Oh. But I'm like 90% of the way there now, so... I'm just like, don't touch it anymore. Actually, I should try my texture roller, see how that goes. Yeah, about there. Since that endy bit's kind of scuddy anyways. We shall reroll. Made a VM to science a fix for a friend of the program from a site not for oh, fun. So the best about your cubes, finally printing all the congrats. I was so squee. And it was just some random person who'd posted on a GitHub somewhere or something. Can't remember the exact spot. Because I was having layer shifts. I was having really terrible layer shifts. Which if you go look at the original pause that I posted, you can see all the... where they've like gone this way. But... eventually I managed to put together on Google that I needed to search for Octoprint, Raspberry Pi, SKR Mini. And somebody was like, oh, if you're using the SKR Mini and using an Octoprint Raspberry Pi, the power from the Raspberry Pi is powering the machine and it's causing the stepper motors to overheat, and that's why you get shifting. And I was like, and the fix is to just put a little bit of tape inside the USB plug to one of the pins as a 5 volt. You just get a little tiny strip of tape and put it over that pin so it doesn't power the machine any. It just sends data. And so I thought, fuck it, you know, can't break the machine any worse than it already is, might as well try it. And I tried it and it fucking worked, and I'm like, oh my god. And so I started to print, and then my Z screw started binding up, and I'm like, oh come on! Apparently I still had a little bit of purple stuck up in there. That's alright, we'll live. Still need to possibly invest a nozzle feed issue with my printer level. A nozzle? Nozzle, right. Ah! What sort of problem are you having? What shape's we gonna cut it out of that? More teardrops probably. The bigger one. So that's what you need to do to fix the overheating thing. I just and like I said, it was buried in a post in response to a GitHub somewhere. I found it by accident. I know that seemed like really inefficient cutting, but I was trying to get bits without the gunk in it. As it builds up, there's a fair bit of layer separation. Oh! Take the indentations at the top so you can record over commercial cassette tapes. Yes! And now I'm not as, you know, old as some of the other people. I know that I get a lot of shit every time I say, oh my god, I'm getting old, because everyone's like, no, you're not. But I'm old enough for VHS and VCRs and everything else, and yes, the tape trick. Cassettes, sorry. VCRs, what am I talking about? I totally had a mixtape. Like, actual cassette mixtape. And it would get stuck and the tape would get, you know, you'd pull it out of the thing, and the tape would get all stuck in the machine, and you have to wind it back in with a pencil. Okay, since we're... I'm gonna do this blue again because I like it. That purple I'm still... I don't know. I don't know about that purple. I wonder if I need to like soak some of the ink off. Because like I said, I emailed the seller and they were like, oh yeah, it's just been over inked, that's why it's leaking. Well, it's really not working very well now, so... So I don't really want to pat it on because I don't want it to end up in the pattern kind of thing, but... At the same time, I don't really want it to end up streaky. Kind of want to try it with the ink pad directly, but I don't know. I don't want it to kind of flood it, I guess. I don't remember I picked up putting the tape over the spots. Yeah. It's not like we would have Googled it back then. That is a really pretty colour. What's it called? Mermaid Lagoon. So pretty. Should I try the purple one again or not? Yeah, I think I'm gonna do. Just to see. Move that out the way. Just try and take a little bit of the excess ink off. It seems a bit wasteful, but if it's going to be jank if I don't do it, then I'm not really wasting anything. I should say it much recording to you. No worries, Helly! Have good sleep, sirs! That's cool that you made that ink blotter thing with it. I was giggling! I looked up. Wow, that's clearly like, that's not... Oh my goodness. You can buy a thing called a blender brush. But they're generally like made by the companies that make the ink pads. And they're usually fairly expensive. You know, because they're brand name and stuff. And I'm sure they work great, don't get me wrong. But I don't want to spend that much. And so I just literally just Googled. That actually works surprisingly good. With the tissue. Soaking up all the extra. I just Googled DIY ink blender brush or something like that. And there was a bunch of like YouTube people who were like, their thing was to use makeup sponges. Now, I don't own makeup sponges because I don't own makeup. But I was like, I do have the, what often gets sold as magic sponge. That's the brand name of it, but it's called melamine foam. And I had a bunch of that. This is the stuff that I used with the alcohol ink when I dabbed that on. And I was like, I wonder, would that work? And so I tried it, and I'm like, oh, hell yes. That works great. I think oh, actually, let's try it with the... I think the makeup sponge would probably end up working slightly better just because, like, this stuff is not at all absorbent, whereas I think the makeup brushes tend to be a little bit absorbent. works. Oh, that looks so good. Oh my god. I made it pretty! I made it pretty! And with the white of it as well, that looks good. At some point I'll have to try like multiple colors. That's supposed to be the idea. It's blending. And I just put a fingerprint on that purple one, which is a bit shit. Oh. Whoops. That's fine. That's fine. Don't panic. It's fine. I'm totally gonna do that pattern again. Hopefully I didn't just make my hands too dirty. Now this roller here is one that I designed and printed. And something I would like to do in future when I do more of these, because I'm totally going to do more of these, is add a lip. I want to add a lip to the edge. Just, you know, a couple of mil wide there. And have it come out maybe, I don't know, a millimeter more than the actual pattern, so that I can push down on the thing and it'll just sit on the edges and it won't press like down to the tile. Then it won't matter how hard I press because it'll just be, it'll get that far and that's it. So even there I was really like not consistent with the depth. Well, that's right. I think I'm just going to do a whole bunch of that same teardrop. That size? Yep. Let's just go. As many as we can out. Usually I'm pretty fussy about where the pattern goes, but in this case it's like, it doesn't matter. Measuring how deep to roll. Basically, yeah. That it doesn't matter how hard I push, it'll stop at that depth. Hopefully. I mean, obviously if I push hard enough, it'll just like bow under its own pressure, but theoretically you wouldn't be able to push all the way down through to the tile. Let's give these a little bit of space. Oops. Russ! host. Thank you, mate. Here we go. Alright, let's try some different colours. I have several. Now I wonder, maybe I should try it with that one I already have open. This one might be right. I'm wondering if I can just use the stamp straight on the thing. But then at the same time I'm kind of worried that it might be too much. If it's as leaky as that purple one was, it's going to be not great. We'll try it. Wow, splotchy as fuck. What the hell? Sponge. I have spare clips, but I'm not going to bother for this one. Results are less consistent than with blender sponge. Yeah, weirdly. Actually, I do have a couple spare clips. We'll use clips. I'm going to have to go get another packet of those, I think. Hey, Gnu, you're Ozzy. That's a good way to start a question, isn't it? So, what do you call these? Oh, there we go. Using the ink pad directly. Terrible idea. Binder clips. Okay. Sorry, I know that's a bit of a weird question. Again, it went streaky like the purple one did. Plus I did get it down into the grooves a little bit, which is a bit frustrating, but I think that's because I didn't stamp that one very deep. What else have we seen them called? Bulldog clip. Yes! That's what. This is why I asked the question. When I was growing up, that's what they were called. They were called bulldog clips. And yet when I went to the... Do I still have the box? Oh, I don't think I do. Oh, I have the box of the big ones. When I went to Kmart and bought a box of them, they called them fold back clips. And that's certainly something that I've never heard them called before. Oh, gravity. So I was curious whether it was like an Aussie thing, or whether it's like a state thing, or I don't know. I was curious. I went really streaky and I got it down in the grooves. Putz. Because copyright. Oh, good point. Call them purses? Like the UK here. Oh, okay. So maybe that's where it comes from. Kind of reminds me of Velcro. Velcro and hook and loop. One of the places I used to work, we sold that, but one of the managers one time was like, You absolutely cannot call it Velcro because copyright. So if anybody like rings up or comes in and says, "Have you got Velcro?" you have to say no. You have to say we have hook and loop. And the number of people we got who, like, particularly if they rang up and they'd be like, "Oh, do you guys sell Velcro?" I'd be like, "No, we sell hook and loop." "Oh, okay, no worries. I'll try your competitor." I was like, fuck. I don't even know how many sales we lost because of that idiot manager. It's Ollie! Yay! Hi, Ollie! Welcome, Raiders! How is you doing? Look at these ones that don't have the fallback. Oh, maybe they did. Yeah, maybe they did. Ollie! Hi! Hi, Void! How was your stream, Ollie? What were you working on today? Should I keep the... I don't have anywhere to put the little clippies. I have a box. I don't have anywhere to keep the little clippies. But I don't want to keep chucking the sponge out because that's wasteful. First world crafting problems. Wanders in with Ollie and can close the other window. Good. Got to eat ice cream. Sweet! Ice cream hype! Oh, hell yes. Purple, purple, pink, green. Because it's already open and I'm lazy. Another shade of green. Do these click to... Oh, they do. Oh, shiny. Another shade of green, shade of yellow, shade of pinky orangeness. We'll see which colours work and which don't. Okay, I gotta run, take care. No worries, mate! Catch you laters! I lied, I was gonna have my gay time on stream, but I'm having a pre-stream gay time. It's Violet Crumble. That's just not fair, Salmon. I thought we was friends. How could you do this to me? Wow, that really didn't fucking work. I had my two paracord books sitting on my bin, and I tried to throw them onto the armchair, and they both bounced off the armchair and landed in the cat food. Fucking great. Because anyone, but I'm sure you wouldn't appreciate the end result. Not after Australia Post's been through with it, no. Gay time, yes. Well, no, it's one word. Golden gay time. Delicious, delicious gay times, yes. There was a thing for a while when all of the political correctness went a bit nuts, and people were trying to petition streets to change the name because having the word gay in it is like insensitive or whatever. And streets, basically short version, turned around and said, "Get fucked." That ice cream, the Golden Gate, it's an ice cream on a stick, right? Golden Gay Time has been called that since something like the late 50s. I think it was, possibly early 60s, somewhere there. And the meaning has kind of changed since it first started getting used. You know, way back when we used to use gay as happy. And now it's gay as in homosexual. Although, like, technically gay you can still use, you know, it's either way. But yeah, it's people were like, oh, you can't call it gay time. That's, you know, that's offensive to homosexuals. Fucking, it's an ice cream. It's had that name for like 60 years or something stupid. They're not going to change it. Grow up. Go find some other hill to fight and die on. Hey Mark Luck, how you doing? Next thing you know, try to change the Kookaburra song. Yeah, they already did. They already did. I asked my mum about this because she works in a primary school and she goes, yeah, they're not allowed to sing the gay version anymore. It's fucked. Let's do the green one. I think this will be pretty. Like, surely, rather than getting all, you know, political correct frickin' anal about it, use it as an opportunity to teach kids that language changes over time. Because, again, when that song was written, the word gay meant happy. So when they sang the line at the end, you know, gay your life must be, they were talking about a happy life. They weren't trying to sing about homosexual kookaburras. Jesus Christ. That kind of thing shits me off, like... I'm all for, like, not offending, you know. I don't want people to be, like, hurt by words, kind of thing. I'm yet to meet a homosexual who's given a fuck about the Kookaburra song. I like this green. This is a nice shade of green. I like it. His life is no longer gay. What is it then? Happy. Language changes over time. That words can hurt and be powerful. Yeah. Happy has 2 syllables, doesn't it? Runs the flow. I know. I did hear one version where the last line, rather than, you know, gay your life must be, it was changed to, your life must be happy, because then that's the same number of syllables, and I'm just like, that's not the fucking song. Piss off. Like I said, I don't want people getting hurt, but I do feel like there is a bit of a line, and that's probably a bit beyond it. That's nice. These inks are nice. Besides, everybody knows the real version of the song is the one where he's sitting on a wire jumping up and down with his pants on fire. So, like, you know, we don't even have to worry about it. It's fine. It's fine. I wonder. Could I somehow... That's something for future me to think about. Because the little ink containers, right? And the back, they're like indented. I wonder if I could somehow work in that the sponge goes in there. Yeah, totes. mean, technically, it fits. It falls out. We'll see. I really like that shade of green. That is nice. I hope all of the colours come up nice after the baking. Because I did only test the two, the other ones might not be as good. Now, what am I going to do about the post office? I have an hour, near enough, to go before they close. So, and it really doesn't take me long to get up there, so I could probably get away with just taking an extended break, and then I could just come back and keep going. But would that be like bad or wrong? I don't know. Oh gosh, hang on. Ooh. Looking brand name change started to be said, but Kieran Cheese named after Dr. Edward Kieran looking at changed names. Also Dick Smith looking into buying them. Just mad about the need to Oh lordy. Had the moment of typing out a bunch of stuff and then proceeded to delete it. We'll say that there's a comedian on Netflix called Jim Jeffries. He's one of the can be offensive if you don't understand that they're jokes. Yeah. Steve Hughes is kind of the same. One of his old shows. He can say things that are offensive if you don't understand them. Yeah, language can sometimes be too far, but on which side of the fence does this fall? It was released in 1899, which was a lovely story of a little boy who outwitted a pack of bullying tigers and made them run in circles and turn them into butter. Turn them into butter? It was called Little Black Sambo. Released 1906 under the name Sam and the Tigers. What, because of the word black? I'm assuming? Hurry. Oh! Oh. I didn't know that part. I mean, yeah. I get that. I sort of get that. Because like if there was a book released, you know, 100 years ago, 120 years ago, that like had the N bomb in it, you're not gonna re-release that with the, you know. Is that not a similar sort of comparison? You know what I mean? Because, yeah, language can obviously change. Things that were acceptable, you know, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100 years ago, whatever. Whoop. Aren't necessarily acceptable now. Where do we draw the line? I personally draw the line at Golden Gay Time. Get fucked. That's our ice cream. Leave it alone. I want, you know, 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds in the future generations to be able to giggle immaturely at the name Golden Gay Time. Fuck off. That one looks kind of splotchy. Made a point of saying that people are getting offended at things I said 5 years ago. You gotta understand that back then the line for what's offensive was here, now the line is here. Can't retroactively get mad at me for something I said when it was acceptable. Obviously wouldn't say that now. Exactly! That kind of reminds me of the whole, every time there comes up on Twitter, like, you know, hashtag such and such is cancelled. And it seems like most of them lately, people seem to think that they're getting cancelled because, you know, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, 15 years ago, 20 years ago, they did blackface. Now, I'm absolutely not going to defend anyone who's done blackface, because that's just fucking stupid. You know, don't be offensive like that, you know what I mean? But, like, I mean, one of them was, shit, what's his name? Jimmy, the talk show host guy. He did one, and his was in, like, I think it was in 2002? 2003? Something like that, you know, early noughties. And his wasn't, like, random paint smeared on his face. Like, he was actually doing a full-on replica of a African-American person. So he meant it as a tribute, not as an offensive, like, thing, or a shock thing, but still, don't do it. But the fact that everyone was being, oh, cancel Jimmy for doing blackface 20 years ago, fucking, come on. If he did it tomorrow, then yeah, absolutely, but, like, not that it was acceptable 20 years ago, but, like, to drag that up now, to want to cancel him now because he did it then, fucking, come on. Now you're just looking for reasons to try and, you know, get rid of someone. And again, don't do blackface. Like, just don't. But to take something from that long ago... Ugh. Ridiculous. 1 out of 5 windows done, sun's gone, more tomorrow. Sweet. Cancel Mondays. What's way? What? What's happening on Monday? I'm gonna need to come up with a better way to try and keep the little sponges, but at the moment they're tucking into the back of them, alright? I saw Travis, no, my mate's... Wait, what? Vegemate's not a... Oh god, no! No! Tuesday is the new Monday, yes. Mama wants me to say goodnight to you, and I agree. Have a stream, good night chat. Night, Mark Luck! Have good sleepses. Thank yous for coming and hanging about. That's why I watch what I say on the internet. God knows that when that'll be pulled up, although I don't see me ever in a position where someone would even bother trying to get down on me, or not even remotely interesting. Well, I think this is remotely interesting, but I get your point. The fact that, like, a celebrity says something and then, you know, people go and find some random tweet reply from 5 years ago that was, like, not perfect. It's like, come on. Not random things off the... Hey, look, there's a cat. Has been known to have a case of late onset Mondayitis. Yes, sets it on Tuesday. Oh dear. See, I don't have to put up with Mondayitis because I don't have a life that I'd have to care about what day of the week it is. Feeling somewhat cattish today. Fair enough. You are a shapeshifter, you can feel whatever you like. Ooh, this one's one of the... That's... wow. Damp. Ooh, that's a nice shade of green. Kind of bright, but... what's this colour called? Cracked pistachio. Yay, pretentious. This one's doing the same thing that the purple did. It went really liquidy. I like it though. Not even going to go heavy on that one. It doesn't need very much. Two of my favourite movies, Office Space and Idiocracy. Yeah. Pistachio green gravy. So what have you been doing? Working with polymer clay. Where did that image breach? Head to bed, get sleep. No raise breach. Have good sleepses. Thank you for coming and hanging about. That's for breach. Dream well. Aww. I don't know, is that some of these are feel so dry and some of them are like dripping. Wasn't sure how that was going to come up on the white, but that's actually quite nice. Fossilized amber. A little bit more orangey. Manufacturing variants. I guess so. Yeah. Because not all of these came from the same seller. Although I would have thought they'd still come from the same manufacturer, but... Could be that some of them have been sitting around longer than the others. Schnoodles! Yay! Schnoodles close to the blue in the colour spectrum, and the others close to the red. That's my thought. No, I have nothing to back that up with. Sleep pile! There we go. Sleep pile! Zzz. Reach does the sleepses. There we go, we've got 7. We got 7. Okay, I want to do 10. Just for the sake of like evenness. The same manufacturer was to get the product the same every time in the cheaper factories is one of the things that makes it cheaper. True. That's yeah. I'm gonna do at least 3 more. And then we can have a look at more of the colours. I need an orange. I have an orange. It's unopened. I didn't actually open all of these. Some of them came in a packet, in like a set. A couple of them I got loose on eBay, and then the rest of them were in a set of 4. pumpkin. I have a pink. Where are my pinks? Just have the one. Did a red one, didn't I? Oh yeah, I did the coral. Got another red one. And that, and... I've got a light purple and like a pinky purple. Floof pile. Everybody in the floof pile. So I'll do an orange one, a pink one, and which of those two should I do? Top or bottom? I'll take that as your votes then, shall I? Well done. Can't vote twice, kitty! Cheats. Cheats. Nice sub though. Alright, 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 alright. Pinky one, do the pinky one. It's green. There is no green! That's not the... Gosh dang it. Tarl's being a butt. What's new? Chartreuse, fuck off! I don't think they even have one called chartreuse. Fuck it, I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both, so there. All but one of my current subs give subs. Nice. New global. Is it? Oh snap. I want that embossing rod for cookies. I mean, I can print you one. Otherwise, if you know someone with a 3D printer, I can send you the file. Love chartreuse is a delicious alcoholic beverage that's sometimes green and sometimes yellow. Which I think is why Sandman keeps saying it. Because he did show me a picture once of it. I forget what the product was, but it was in that colour, and he's like, this is what it looks like. I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I'll pay you in embossed cookies. Hey, that is a good deal. I don't entirely know that I would trust Australia Post with that, though. That'd be the only, only problem. That was what. Oh, it was 2, wasn't it? Yes. Okay, okay. Me and my fish memory forgot. It's fine. I can't use this one. I can't use this piece of foam. It's buggered. This foam is old and horrible and cracked and stuff. Like literally, it cracks. I got on AliExpress the other day and ordered another lot of it. I'm getting like 50 pieces for like $6. Stupidly cheap. I was imagine it. You get the box and a note saying thanks for the cookies. I'd be ready to turn up and it'd just all be crumbs. But yes, that too. I reckon it'd show up. It'd be the packet, like the parcel postage thing. And then that'll be empty, and it'll be inside one of those clear plastic ones with a thing saying, you know, it's damaged in transit. Yeah, fuck off. I don't believe you, Australia Post. I don't believe you. Well, bugger. Oops. Get back in there, you devil. I think makeup sponges are a little bit more absorbent than this stuff. I think that's why they work better, because this stuff is like plasticky. And I'm gonna sneeze. Oh, the sneezes. Hang on. That's moved. Where'd I get up to? Oranges used to be green with a bit orange on the inside.
Rainbow Bruce,
Rainbow Bruce, Rainbow Bruce. Hang on, I need to catch up on chat before I can see who that was. Bit orange inside, rhythm to match the colour. Huh. Isn't foam supposed to be like foamy? Yeah, but this foam is like 10 years old, so it's a bit old and dodgy. Box the thanks note, blame the post, yeah. Now to make sure the chartreuse thing I sent was polymer clay, so he had no excuse outside of not wanting to. Wait, not wanting to what? Always blame Oz. Oz ate the cookies. Dang it, Oz! Night, please! Have good sleep, sis! Miss your time thingamajig. Kinder! Gosh dang it! Grr. Thank yous! I'll say, hey, that's not green, then remember we voted pinky. That's not even the one we were voting between! I was gonna do these two. It was these two we were voting between. That's what I needed help with the deciding. Over there. With the little sponges, with the little ink pads. Very good. Night run. Night, please! Run fast work, you catch up to chat. Yes. I need to go faster so that I can get to the post office. I have 45 minutes. Alright, we shall ink faster. It's alright, the post office is only just around the corner, it's not going to take me very long. Thought the only vote you got on the post office was to go soon and leave us on extended break. That's the only response I got, yeah. Look around, take care. Bye, Ollie! Happy face, please! Thank you so much for the raid! I'm sure I totally won't see you in about an hour or so in Salmons. That's where I was feeling. No, it's fine, mate. All good, all good. All good. You're following now, that's the main thing. Oops. My foam is shedding. Ugh. But I'm not going to bother keeping that particular piece of foam because it's being all disgusting. Absolutely don't run without a reason. If I'm running, then I'm either chasing something, like my dang dog. I'll stray about it later, remind me, or I'm being chased by something. Yes, I'm also in that boat. After spending far too many years getting forced into fucking cross country at school. Get out of there, you bastard. It's got a hair in it. I can't get the damn thing out. Without messing up the ink. Let's just mess up the ink, I guess. Did I get it? That time I did. You said remover. Oh my god. No. So why use hair remover? I have fingernails on the human suit. Cheeky shit. Dab 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 dab. See, wiping it on, not good. It's too plasticky. I feel like I need something that's just a little bit more absorbent. Not like all the way to tissue or anything, but a bit more than the foam. Now that ended up quite a lot darker than I thought it would. Not that I was expecting it to be exactly like the lid, but like that's a very light purple. And that's not a very light purple. It's still nice. Yeah, plug it. It's fine. It's fine. I can save it. It's fine. Ah, plug it. fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Stop panicking. It's fine. And lucky lost. I probably could have cut larger pieces of foam. But with such a small clip, it's actually probably about the right amount. That's better. Just need to push it harder. That's a really nice color. Good choice, chat. Well done. Knew I kept you around for something. Most of it's fine, and then that side is like, I janked it. Damn. I think it's because it's not rolled consistently. I think that side's shallower. That's why it got in there more. That's alright, we'll live. Here it is. Can't be how good it looks. I mean, it could be the good looks that I imagine in my head. There's no guy tried to start a rabbit farm but failed. It was next to a near factory. Oh god. Oh no, no, no. 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 Bad deal. Bad. Bad deal. Bad. We'll see how the colours turn out once they bake. Because the other two came up fine, but maybe not all the colours will do the same thing, so... we shall have to see. Now... what am I doing? Because now that Travis has mentioned it, I also need to have food at some point. As much as I would like to go to midnight, I need to have dinner at some point. I do need to go to the post office. I'm kind of mid-project here. So I kind of feel like it's leaning towards like ending now. I know it's kind of early, but I don't know, 3 and a bit hours, that's not nothing. Such colourful mini wow. Most you know when that one click. Yeah, that's no. Dang it, Tail! I trusted you. No, I didn't. I know better than that. Go to post office and eat on the way back. You are drastically overestimating the distance to the post office. If I wasn't fat and lazy, I could walk there. Besides, it's Friday, it's pie night, because there's football on. I would need to cook the pies. What do I do now? You didn't do anything! That's what... For once, I did not blame you. I think if you're showing up thinking that you're being blamed, I think you got a guilty conscience. What did you do? Yeah. I'm gonna do that. I thought I heard Tarl. Nope. Wasn't talking about you. For once. Back in the comfy chair. Yay. Thank you for the stream. You're welcome. Fun hanging out again. Yeah. I didn't want to like. I didn't. So like July was I was doing the extra create streams, and that was awesome. And I didn't want to like stop them just because July was over, but like I needed to catch up on things, and I needed to like sit with my printer and make it work, and I needed to do dishes and washing and everything else, and just, you know, catch up on life emit life kind of thing. So I don't know what I'm going to do from here. Streaming 6 days a week was too much, as evidenced by the fact that I only streamed one Sunday on Geek in July. The first one was kind of a bit, it's not, I think I had a bad back that day or something, but like that was a bit of a fluke. But then the other two that I cancelled, yeah, just didn't have enough spoons. And of course that hurt, because unfortunately, and I'm not having a go. I'm having a go at myself. I'm not having a go at you guys. But like, you know, I cancelled I think 4 streams for July, and yeah, payout is not great. So yes. I can't keep doing creates to the detriment of Geek, because Geek is my job. So I don't know exactly how I'm going to find a balance there. Because I do want to keep doing creates. I like doing the crafty stuff. I like hanging out with you guys and just chatting. And just kind of dicking around and messing with things and new techniques and just, yeah, chatting about stuff. It's good. It's good. But yeah, I can't do creates that much if it affects Geek, if you get what I mean. So anyway, not the point. Anyway, okay. Just having a look under makers and crafting. See this, I mean, this is, don't get me wrong, this is freaking wonderful that this is the case. But it does mean when you're trying to find a raid target it makes it more difficult. But there's like so many people who aren't streaming in English, which is fucking awesome. Like, I just, you know, the fact that there's such a broad variety of people, and there's a bunch of people who like aren't English speakers, but it does make it a bit harder to find a raid target, because it's like, oh, that person looks like they're doing something interesting. Oh wait, they're Polish or whatever. Like, oh dang. Oh my god, what? Oh, we totally have to go over there. We totally have to. I found someone. Oh, hell yes. Yes, yes. I found the person. I found the person. They are streaming in English. They are under the Makers Crafting. The name is called Naughty Whatsits. And they're crocheting shark socks. Oh, hell yes, we're going over there. They have been live for 6 hours, so hopefully they hang around for another 5 minutes so that we can read them. But seriously, they're shark socks. It's like the shark is eating their foot. They've got a picture up on the screen there of what it is. Hell yes. Okay, let's go over there. Naughty Whatsits. They have chat rules. No, they don't. Hello and welcome to my channel. 30 years old, born and raised in the UK, living in America with someone else. Love crafts, new crafts, crochet, Tunisian crochet, knitting, quilling, whistling, resin casting, screen printing, light metal work, sewing, quilting, origami, decoupage, cross stitch, embroidery, sculpting. Wow! She's the British version of me. Fantastic. Alright, let's go over there. Slash raid. Here we go. I just like the sounds of this person. She sounds great. Oh, snap. Thank you for hanging about, peeps. I promise this time I'll actually take a picture of the things once they come out of the oven and, like, share them. Unlike the keychains I did last week because I totally forgot, so. Ah. Terrible streamer. Oh no! Oh wait, she's not ending, is she?
Slow lorises have
Oh, hello.
poison under their armpits. Is it
I think
poison
she's
under
just
their
talking.
armpits? I don't know.
Okay, let's go quick.
She
We'll
knows
go
it,
quick.
blah, 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 blah.
Thanks for hanging about, guys.
And then-
I shall see you tomorrow back on Geek. Hearts your faces. Bye!
It's just, yeah. And I didn't even have to say anything to that because she knew that I knew she was fucking bullshit. But where she gets these things is